Mike Pence. As vice president, his most important job is to be so unlikable that Congress never goes through with impeaching President Trump. But another part of his job is representing Trump to America's allies around the world, which sometimes gets a bit awkward.
In Germany today, Vice President Mike Pence found little agreement with this country's allies on many key issues.
Vice President Pence in the eye of the storm, scolding Europe's top officials for sticking with the Iran nuclear deal and evading U.S. sanctions. It was a chilly reception from the moment he arrived here at the Munich Security Conference last night.
I bring greetings from the 45th President of the United States of America, President Donald Trump. Last August...
Wow. Not a single person in that room clapped when he mentioned that. Like, even the crickets left. They were like, "Kirk, kirk." Nah, you're right. Hashtag not my president. Yeah. That is the most awkward thing to happen to Mike Pence since he watched Magic Mike by mistake. That's... Mother, I think they made their shirts disappear. And to be fair, that room probably does hate Donald Trump. But Mike Pence would be the worst hype man for anything. Like, if you put him on stage with a super popular rapper, it'll be like, females in the crowd, if you're enjoying your evening, please make yourselves heard audibly at this time. He was in Colombia today, or as Donald Trump calls it, South Mexico. And he was there to monitor the situation across the border in Venezuela, where things are getting more tense than Mike Pence's own eyebrows when he tries to look tough.
The crisis in Venezuela reaching new heights over the weekend as President Nicolas Maduro closed the border with Colombia and Brazil in an effort to block humanitarian aid from the U.S. from getting into the country.
Vice President Pence arrived in Colombia today to meet with Venezuela's opposition leader, Juan Guaido.
Our efforts to date will not only continue, they will be increased. Despite Maduro's brutality, we will press on.
Okay, whose idea was it to send Mike Pence to solve the crisis in Venezuela? Like, is the plan just to bore Maduro out of power? Is that what it is? Maduro's just gonna be like, okay, enough about your mother, I'll leave already. Also, I think it's a little risky to send Mike Pence to South America. What if he accidentally eats spicy food? Like, I mean, this is Mike Pence. If he has too much salt, he needs to gargle with, like, holy water for an hour. Also, by the way, I feel like Mike Pence goggles with his mouth closed because he doesn't want to seem gay. He's like...
Last December, China became the first nation to land on the far side of the moon and revealed their ambition to seize the lunar strategic high ground and become the world's preeminent spacefaring nation. And let me be clear. The first woman and the next man on the moon will both be American astronauts, launched by American rockets from American soil.
Wearing American apparel, holding an American girl doll, and paying with American Express. I'm not gonna lie, this announcement kind of took me by surprise. Mostly because I was surprised to find out that Mike Pence believes the moon exists, you know? No, he seems like the kind of guy who thinks the devil put the moon there to make us think about nipples, you know? Also, I like that American people believe you can just, like, fix any of its current problems, you know, just by rebooting your old greatest achievements, you know? Like, next week, Mike Pence is just gonna announce that he's sending a special ops team to the bottom of the ocean to re-murder Osama bin Laden. We'll do it again, folks! All right, moving on. This next story involves Mike Pence, vice president and man who avoids eye contact with Barbie dolls. Because it turns out last year he was on the campaign trail and he got attacked.
Vice President Mike Pence reveals Triple Crown winner American Pharaoh bit him on the arm. He says he was helping campaign for Congressman Andy Barr last year when the two were invited to see the prize-winning horse in Lexington. Pence says he and Barr were posing for pictures when American Pharaoh bit him so hard on the arm he almost collapsed.
Oh, yes. That's right. The vice president was bitten by a horse. And let's be clear, he didn't almost collapse from the pain. He almost collapsed from the pleasure. It was like, oh, it hurts so good. Don't tell mother about this. Now, the good news is Pence wasn't badly hurt, right? The horse bit him, but then immediately let go because horses don't like the taste of mayonnaise.